Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So how have you been? It's been quite some time before uh, from my recent upload. It's just quite busy now recently. So now I'm here again to present something new in Excel. So here, okay, in this video, we're going to discuss how to use VLOOKUP, but this time we're going to look up multiple worksheets and not just one. So these multiple worksheets contain the details, and if you notice, they have the same format, okay, in all those worksheets. So my goal is to use VStack function, the one of the latest functions of Excel, to sort of like consolidate the data from the different worksheets, and that consolidated data will be used, okay, for my VLOOKUP. Now there are two ways to do this. You could of course use VStack in a separate table. And maybe I will do that so that you would know what VStack can do in the first place if you haven't really used this function. But if you're familiar with VStack already, maybe you can forward a little bit to the middle of this video so that you can go ahead and find the answer to just having one formula instead of having a VStack separate column or table, because VLOOKUP can take in the VStack function, which I'll show later. So for those who are new to VStack, I'm going to show you how to do VStack function, what it does. So the VStack function is one of the latest functions of Excel. You simply have to highlight the cells that you want to combine into one stack. So let's say I start with VStack, and then I could highlight the cells one by one. So I have highlighted the first sheet here. I'll go to sheet 2, highlight this, comma, go to sheet 3 and highlight this, enter, and you should have a table here that has your VStack function, okay, result. So the VStack combined all the data from the sheets that we've highlighted. And from here, we can actually use a VLOOKUP. So I'm going to VLOOKUP this value, B2, and look it up here under my column H. And since I need the state, I would drag to the right and comma. And I hope this you're not new to VLOOKUP. If you're new to VLOOKUP, we already have a separate video for that. So we have here H to I, then 2, and then 0, and then enter. And you should see that we now have successfully looked up our values from this table that VStack created. Now take note that if you don't want to create a table like this, okay, in your formula, or in your worksheet, you can actually just use the formula that we use for VStack. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to replace, okay, the lookup value or the lookup table array that I have here, the H to I, and I am going to replace that with the formula that we've had with the VStack function. So instead of having H to I, we now have VStack, okay, being our lookup table, and that's totally fine. However, you have to make sure that to get the right cell to start with, because if you remember in our VStack here, I actually included from column A, which is the supplier number of the tables or the worksheets, and my VLOOKUP requires me to look under the manager column. So I'm getting an NA here because I started with cell A2, and that is the supplier numbers. I would have to change that with B so that I will start with column B in my search for VLOOKUP. So now I'm going to do a VStack that only contains B2, okay, to column E data. So hit enter and see that I now have an answer over here. I would double click that, but take note that when you double click, it's also possible that you would get the range of cells moving. Since here I have B2 to E14 supposedly from B2, but remember when you double click a formula, it will move to the next cell. This is called the uh, relative referencing tool of or capability of formulas. So if you're going to stick with this one, you have to make sure to make these cells absolute or locked or have dollar signs so that they won't move. So I'm going to put dollar signs on the range of cells using the F4 function. So you have to highlight the cells in your VStack range of cells and press F4 on your keyboard. That way, those cells will not move, okay, relative to the position of the original cell when this formula gets double clicked. So if I hit enter, so I now have double click, and you see that I'm now sure that I have the same cells even if I double click this, even if I have more data to get to VLOOKUP. Now, this solution is okay if you have just a few worksheets. Now, imagine if you have a lot of worksheets and you don't really want to use VStack in such a way like this, wherein you have too many sheets and ranges going on. That could be confusing. And what if if you need to add more sheets to your file? Is there a solution that doesn't really require us to go to each of the worksheets one by one? Well, yes, there is. So what we're going to do instead, we just first delete this because we're now done with this one, is we're going to use 3D formulas. So 3D formulas allow us to range cells. So what do we mean by that? So for example, here I have sheets 1, 2, and 3. And upon checking, the largest one is that of B14. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a VStack. But instead of highlighting each of the worksheets, I'm going to highlight or identify sheet 1 until sheet 3 from A2 to B14. So I did not highlight each of the ranges from each of the worksheets one by one. Instead, I used a 3D formula wherein the sheets are being ranged as well. So this means from sheet 1 to sheet 3. Take note that sheet 2 will also be included in this consolidation because sheet 2 is between sheet 1 and sheet 3. And I'm going to select this fixed cells A2 to B14 of each of these worksheets. And the result will be like this. So I now have A2 to B14 of each of the worksheets. Oh, let me just change that. So there you go, A2 to B14. I think we got it right. But take note that we get zeros here because remember our other worksheets are not really up to the 14th row. Only sheet 1 has that much number of rows. So let's leave it that way. There are techniques to remove the zeros from the VStack result. I have a separate video for that already. I am going to put that in the description of this video. So with this, I'm now going to use this for my VLOOKUP instead of the range of cells. At least now you know what a 3D function can do. It doesn't really require you to highlight each of the worksheets, but instead use the worksheet names as range as well. So I'm going to replace this with the same formula that I have. So sheet 1 until sheet 3. And that would be from, oh, okay, so I have to get it from B2 to C14 because I need to get the manager names together with the state. So that would be up to row 14 of column C. Enter, and we get this result. And just like the previous example, you have to make sure to make this cells absolute so that they don't move. So I'm going to press F4 so that they will stay as it is when I double click them. So now I have this more concise formula instead of having each of the sheets highlighted in the VStack formula. So there you go with this video. I hope this somehow helped you solve your VLOOKUP problem. If ever you have any questions about this solution, please feel free to use the comment section. We would be happy to assist you as soon as we can, and if we can, of course. And of course, if this video helped you, we would appreciate a like and subscribe in the channel. It really helps us a lot to create more videos for you. But for now, this is it. I'll see you in the next video.